Neil, same venue, same opposition, but a different competition and maybe some different faces on show.
Yeah, it seems a little bit strange going back to the same venue as what you've played only 48 hours ago. But yeah, not a long journey. Obviously been down one on Saturday, which was nice. This will be a different game, different competition, different players. But again, it's a competition we want to do well in, and we've worked extremely hard to get to a qualifier out of the group, and we've got ambitions of going further in the competition. And this will be, again, away from home, tough game, but again, we want to win.
You've mentioned that you want to compete on all fronts in all the different competitions. Is that just somewhat the winning mentality that you're trying to ingrain in the squad?
Yeah, particularly we want a squad and build a culture and a club that every game's important. Winning breeds success. With that brings confidence and belief in what you're doing. So it's a process that you follow. That happens every day at the training ground. So the team that takes the pitch tomorrow night will be prepared, will be ready. And again, I'm really looking forward to the game. I'm looking forward to seeing how the players play. There will be different players on the pitch, but they've been training really well. They've been doing it maybe in the background. You don't always get to see them, but tomorrow they'll get a chance.
You always get players that might want to rest a niggle now and then, but when you're on a winning run, I bet even the ones who started at the weekend would want to carry on playing. But this is a chance for a few others to put their hand up and show why they should be in the lineup.
Yeah, managing the squad of players we've got is will be really crucial. We're in a busy period of games. We've got a busy period coming up, so this will be an opportunity to play some other players. But we're only doing that because we think it's the right thing to do. We always do pick the team that we think is the right team to give us the best chance of winning the game. We have to be able to play the way we want to play, with freshness, energy, intensity. That's really important, and the players who are on the pitch tomorrow night will be able to bring that for us.
You mentioned on Saturday that you were able to mix it up and show those battling qualities. Was that really pleasing as a coach to see that you're getting the full array from your players?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I thought that the 2-1-0 victories, Portsmouth and Fleetwood, were completely different. I thought Portsmouth, we showed great control and possession and passed the ball really well against Portsmouth and controlled the game and deservedly won that. And then to go away from home and play in a different type of game against Fleetwood, where it was, you get that in a game of that importance. It can be scrappy, and it was. I think both teams would say they could have played better football, but we had to really dig in and defend and fight and scrap and produce that little bit of quality when we had the opportunity to do, and that's what we did for the goal. And after that, I thought as a team, every single one of the players really stood up and fought for the shirt and fought for each other. And I was at the end of the game, I was obviously delighted with the shift that they put in.
You had some players that had to bide the time for returning from injury because you don't have reserve games at the moment. It's a little bit different to organise in the COVID world. So is this the ideal opportunity for a couple to try and step back in and get up to speed?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and again, I go back to the emphasis we put on training and how we train. The players, not always playing, we make sure that they're still training, they still keeping fit. So if an opportunity does come around, they've not spent the last 3 weeks not really doing much, because some of the players at the moment, they're just playing and recovering. So you have to balance and manage the players in the squad, because you're going to need them at some point. And we've got a long, long way to go in the season yet. Lots of games, and the players who maybe have not been playing at the moment, they could be really important players for you next week or coming up. So it is an opportunity. There will be some changes, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how one or two of them do.
I would imagine someone like Matty Virtue fits in that bracket, doesn't he, given the amount of time he's had to sit out with injury and recovery?
Yeah, Matty's obviously had a frustrating season. He's been out longer than what he's ever probably been used to before. And yeah, I think he could be a really important player for us this season. He brings different qualities in the middle of the pitch to complement the midfield players we've already got. and he's been training now for a week or so, and his next progression is to obviously have some match minutes, some game time, and tomorrow night will hopefully give him that opportunity to start building up and build his fitness, and obviously maintain his fitness, and then we can integrate him back into the squad, hopefully for sort of busy Christmas period coming up.